Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I know a lot of people have been watching my 14 card spread messages and wonder maybe like how this all works. So I thought I'd do a quick video today and teach you on how is the best way to get the answers. Let me move this since we've started. So the best way to get the answers, I mean, you can do it any way you like, but I always tell people the best way would be to write down your questions before you watch the video. If you have a situation going on in your life, there are several different ways, excuse me, to get answers. I've written down the 14 categories on these. This is like a sheet I just typed up to help everyone to figure out what should I ask, how should I ask it, because there's such a lot of messages and cards that you can get. So I'll leave this up for a little bit and then we're going to begin the reading. But like, for example, for number one, and I have put numbers now near each category. So before you watch any of my readings, you could take a scrap paper, write down 1 through 14. You don't have to write like 1 angel therapy, 2 universe. You don't, because it's already on the sheet here. And it never changes. It'll always be 1 through 14. The categories will never change. So let's say you want to ask your angels a question, not the archangels, but just the regular, on the lower level angels, a question. It can be, most of these can be general, except for like a time or a yes or no. I mean, it can still be general, but you have to say it in a yes or no format. The time, not just the time. The time will tell you when something's going to happen, but the angel numbers, that's seeing repetitive numbers. I mean, all kind of is self-explanatory, but I know some of the cards, like maybe the tarot, might confuse people, the messages from your past loved ones. So I've kind of typed out these 2 sheets to give you a little bit of a guideline. So for number 1, it says angel therapy. It helps you with your health. Like it'll help ask health questions, asking these angels like different things about like therapy. The word therapy is in there because it's things that can help you with your overall health. Okay, like the question could be, will my health improve? Or will I have more energy? Maybe you've been feeling really tired. That's just an example. Number 2 says universe messages. These are very deep and meaningful messages that you need to hear like right now. So you're going to want to know what the question that you'll have is, whatever's going on in your life, like right now, currently. Don't think of future. Don't think of what you went through in the past. Right now, this is what that message will tell you, what's going on in your life now. Love, of course, could be any range of things, from a husband to a wife to a partner. It could be a relationship of love between your siblings, family members, your grandchild, stuff like that. It could be anything. It could be a close best friend. So it's just love in general. So what you need to know about the love surrounding you now, or maybe future. Past is past. I'm not big into the past stuff. It's gone, forgotten, and there's not much you can change about the past. Archangels are the higher angels that can give you supportive messages. You can ask them how they can help you with the situation that you're going through at this time. Yes or no is obvious. You ask a yes or no question. You can't say something like, who will be my new love? It's not going to tell you who it is. Will I get a new love? That would be a good question, yes or no. So get these questions ready every time you're going to watch these large 14 spread readings on my channel. For the 5-card tarot, there's only 5 categories. And if you've watched some of those videos, they're pretty specific and very commonly needed subjects on what you want to know, like money, health, stuff like that, future. 5 categories, so that you don't need to do a bunch of questions. That you could probably do right in your head. You already have the questions. But something like this spread on a large scale, you kind of will want to get ready. And most of us do have pretty specific questions. So let's get started. I may try to do a short video with those questions. I might have to do it in 2 parts. I'm not sure how much it is. The short videos are so quick. So I may have to do it in 2 sections. I don't know. But that's the questions anyway. And that's a guideline to help you. I won't post that on every video. This may be the only one. And I may do it in a short. It's just a sample of how you can ask these questions. Okay? So let's get started on the reading. That's just the guideline, like I said, just to help you out. Get rid of this box. I need the boxes because the camera is so high up that I really can't have anything in writing that's too far away. No one's going to see it. All right. I didn't light all the candles today, but got a couple lit. All right. One thing I always like to do, though, is I love my angel. Got to put her on. If you want a free reading, that's my email address right at the top. If you want a free reading of your choice, I give everybody 1 free reading. You just have to write free. You just have to write free in the comment section. And I don't know why my phone's dinging here. If you could write free in the comment section. Where's my phone? Sorry for the interruption here, but I hear my phone dinging. There it is. All right. So write free in the comment section if you need a free reading. All right. So write your questions out that you have. And we're going to begin right now and see if we can get some good answers for you. All right, here we go. First category, angel therapy. I've shuffled all the cards. I've cleared all the cards by tapping 3 times. I've labeled them 1 through 14. If you ever see something like this, you have to cover stuff on YouTube in case somebody does see it. My videos are 18 or older, but who knows if kids don't get a hold of things today, and they all have iPads and cell phones, and so you have to try to protect the channel, the YouTube channel company, and you have to protect yourself. So I do. All right, guys, ready? I've cleared them all. They've all been tapped by clearing. They've all been shuffled. I can't do all that through the video, which I know people like to watch. I try to do it on the 5-card tarot. I shuffle on those. I try to shuffle on like smaller spreads, but this one you just can't. We'd be on here all day. All right, so let's start. Angel therapy. Ooh, vegetarian and vegan. Let me read it to you. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Nice. So this is for your health now. You got to eat better. So that was an example of how I tried to explain angel therapy is usually leaning more towards health. So those are the kind of questions you're going to want to ask before you watch my readings for the category number 1. Messages from the universe. They're very deep. I will read this to you. So if you have any questions for the universe, this is your answer. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did, for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Isn't that beautiful? So that's for like now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. That's what I meant in the example for the question list I just showed you at the beginning of the video. And feel free to rewind the video after the live is over and look at how I tried to explain each category and questions and how to ask them. And I'm just making suggestions. You ask your own questions of what you need. All right, let's do love. Today we have for love. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. True. All these messages are very deep, very meaningful. And yes, I agree with she's pretty much all of them. I mean, there's not many I've ever disagreed with on these card readings. All right, Archangel. These are the higher angels above the other angels. It can lean towards anything. Doesn't have to be just health. Could be anything. So if you need help from an archangel, which is a more powerful, higher angel, this is your answer to your question that you've asked. Get ready. It says, Archangel Jeremiel, all is well. Let me read it to you. That's beautiful. Archangel Jeremiel. Hope I said it right. I don't know if I said it backwards, but everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Archangel Jeremiel. There, I think that's how you say it. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. All is well. Isn't that nice? I love that. Those are such positive messages. See, it's not like health, it's just a general kind of answer, but things are going good, things are well. Sometimes you don't see it or feel it. Think your life's not going good or things are always bad, but behind the scenes, these angels are working. All the angels. All right, yes or no question. If you want a yes or no answer, this is your chance today to get it. I did a few short videos on those yes and no cards too. If you want to sporadically have a moment where you need a yes or no answer, go to the shorts video, go to look at my channel, view the different videos on my channel, and you'll see some shorts on there. All right, ready? Here's your answer for today. The answer is yes. And I'll read it to you. Whatever question you just had, the answer is yes. Unprecedented joy and happiness. Intense inspiration visits you in a whirlpool of events, coming to you as a result of your high frequency energy. Combined with a favorable set of circumstances, you are directed towards a different path in life. Those who underestimate you will be in for a shock. So that's a yes. That's a good positive yes answer. And then we've got the how and when. So how and when is something going to happen to you? Maybe it's connected to the yes or no answer. Maybe it's not. All right. So, and it has the yes or no. And since we picked the yes, I'm going to read the yes answer. It takes about 4 more months, but the fog of uncertainty lifts. This reveals a long-awaited correction of conditions and a restoration of justice. Your persistently good character and sincere open-mindedness provide you with a happy, if compromised, outcome. These are all deep answers. All right. Hopefully those yes answer helped you. Let's get a tarot message. These are very deep too. A lot of these are, and that's what I like about them. I just don't want like I don't want a simple, quick, little reading, a few cards flipped, and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and there's that, and have a good day. I like stuff with meaning and deep depth of your like soul meaning, your spiritual meaning. That's what drove me to do this channel on YouTube. Is I love angels. I have my whole life. I've loved spiritual stuff, whether it was angelic or paranormal or anything of wonder out in the world. When things happen and you're like, wow, did I just see that? Or what did I just see? I love that stuff. So let's get an answer from the tarot. Ooh, today we got 2 of Swords. Let me read it to you. You're feeling a little bit in a stalemate situation. A little bit of a deadlock is existing. You're feeling a little bit of confusion right now in your life. A little bit of misunderstandings have been going on, conflicting ideas which must be reconciled. So, of course, the reading is not always going to be 100% happy, positive. It can't be. That's not normal and that ain't life. So, whatever conflicting conflicts and different things, they will be reconciled. You will work on them. They'll come through as a positive in the end. It just looks like you need to work on it a little bit more time. All right, so if you have a past loved one out in that spirit world that you want to get a message from, think of them right now. Even if you're writing your questions down now or you already did, if you want to hear from a couple of them, they might both come through on one message. Who knows? So let's read the message today. Beautiful waterfall. Look at that. All right, I'll read this to you. We are easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. So your loved ones in spirit know what you're going through. They're helping you. They're helping you ease any blockages in your life. They want you to go for it. So definitely listen to them because they are around you and they're watching. They're helping you. All right, let's get a message in the Fortune deck. If you have a question, these can be general too. I've noticed throughout the deck, the different messages that come up in the Fortune deck, they're very sporadic. They're different. You never know what's going to come up. So whatever question you ask, whatever answer comes through, it might amaze you that it kind of matches with that answer. I've seen that in many of my readings. The cards just connect, different words connect, or sometimes you get the same word on 2-3 different cards I flip. It's cool. I love it. All right, here's your message from the Fortune deck. Ooh, snake. Let me read it to you. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. Wow. So there is a snake in your path. Watch out. Be careful. But you're going to make it. You're going to get through. You're going to defeat that snake. Angel number, that could be any number you see repetitively, over and over. It can mean anything as far as like it could be on a house, it could be on a license plate, it could be on TV, it could be on your clock, your watch, anywhere, your computer. There's meanings to every number. And actually out in the world, there's a meaning to everything. But people are just so busy living their lives, working, raising kids, trying to get through life and try to maybe have some peaceful, quiet downtime. that we don't stop to, like they say, smell the roses. Life's too fast today. When we were kids, and even when our parents were kids, life was slower then. Things weren't as expensive, things weren't as hard, and things were a lot slower, I feel. There was more family time, more downtime. The mothers didn't have to work. But now that's getting into a whole different category. So let's see what numbers we have today. Ooh, I like it. 111. And it says alignment. Let me read it. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. 111, alignment. Wow. See, it seems like things are like kind of been a little shaky from the tarot deck, but the past loved ones are helping. The snake's telling you, I'm going to get you, but something's going to protect you from the snake, and everything's going to align. The numbers are telling us, the angel numbers. So I'm very curious as to what the next 4 readings are going to be, because it's been really positive, a little bit shaky, a little bit corrective, and now we go to time. So whatever you are waiting for something to happen, and we all are, we've been doing this since we were all born. You wait to get done school. You wait to find out who you're going to marry. You wait to see what kind of career you're going to have. You wait to find out this, that. Will I have a home? Will I buy a car? When? Well, that's what makes us forget about the moment that you're in today. So let's take time to slow down, everybody. I have to practice it myself. But we have to try to enjoy life, stop and smell the roses. But we all have something we're waiting for. We're all waiting for one thing that we're thinking about right now. And that's what this card's going to tell you for an answer. Ooh, says this month. Whatever you're waiting for, it's going to happen this month. Now, these readings are all timeless, meaning it doesn't matter when you watch them. You could watch it in 5 years. You could watch it in 2 weeks. You can watch it tomorrow. Whatever and whenever you watch it. Let's say you watch it in December, and whatever you've been waiting for is going to happen in December, the month you're watching it. So they're all timeless, every single one of my readings. All right, message from Spirit. These can be general sometime, but something out in the spirit world, out in the universe that's out there. I do feel that there is something all around all of us that we don't see. It's an energy, I call it. You can call it spirit. You can call it the universe, the stars, the galaxy, whatever you want to call it. There's something out there. I believe that. All right. So a message from Spirit today for you says, everything you recently lost, you will have returned to you tenfold. Wow. That's awesome. So if you've lost a lot of things in your life, whether it's money, a home, a car, people, love, friendship, it's coming back to you tenfold. I love it. See how the reading's going? Real positive, real great, a little bit shaky, a little bit on the alignment, correcting, things are getting better. And then you get something like this, tenfold. Everything's coming back to you. So let's hope these two are positive, and then we end the reading on a positive note. General message can be about anything. Get ready with your question, and here is your answer. You feel like you've become strangers to each other. That's not positive, but it gives you the message that you probably have to work on a relationship, right? Like I said, the reading can't be 100%, but we almost did it. We got it about 90% positive here, which is good. We've got a couple things we got to work on right here, the tarot and the general. The rest, you got to be careful for that snake in your path, but you will beat it. The rest's been very positive. All right, let's get a fortune cookie message. And we got 1. Sometimes 2 come out. If we get 2, I read 2. All right, so whatever you want for your fortune cookie message can be general. Get your question ready, and here's your answer. Don't use the word want. Use the word have. I have, for example, a lot of money. This is like one of those positive affirmations that you can use for words. You can stick them on your computer, your fridge. I love it. Don't use want, because want means it'll never come. It's in the future. It's just out there floating. Want, want, want. You want to say, I have it. That way there it comes. It's there. It's right around the corner and it will come. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. I hope you enjoyed me trying to explain to you how it works, because I never really explained much of it. I tried off and on, but it makes the readings long like this one. So I won't explain it in too many readings, but I try to go over it a little bit off and on. But at the beginning of this video, there is a full explanation on how these readings work. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone you know that needs to hear these messages. And hit that subscribe button. It's right below the video. It's free. You don't have to give your information. And if you want to be notified every single time I upload a video, click the subscribe button. You'll see the little bell. Click the bell, hit the word all, and every time I upload, YouTube will notify you on your screen, whether it's your phone, your iPad, whatever you use, your computer. It'll say Angels to Spirits has just uploaded a new video. You'll be able to watch my new videos as quickly as they come out. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.